Alright, this is the aluminum stand hub with USB 4 SSD enclosure. This is from GEWOKLIY. It's a basic stand for the Mac Mini M4. Let's open it up and see what's in there. This version supposedly be fix the Wi-Fi issue that they had before. So 2 USB port in the front, 1 USB port, and then this is the host connecting to the Mac Mini, and this is audio out. Very basic and simple. This is only $99. And inside the box come with the cable to go to the Mac Mini, and also screwdriver to unscrew the SSD slot, which is the NVMe. And this what else is here? Another screwdriver, 2 screwdriver, and then heatsink pad for it. That's it. Alrighty, so we are going to be putting the NVMe drive into it. NVMe. So basically, again, you use a screwdriver to come with it, or I usually don't like to do that, so I'm going to do is using a better one to just unscrew the 2 screws here. It's actually kind of easily right now. Open it up gently. Then you have the different slot size that you can do, and there's a little screw that you can connect the to secure the drive. Once you put in there, this is the NVMe drive. We're gonna take this out for now. Then let's put in the Western Digital Black 8 terabyte Gen 4. We'll see how good it is. According to the instruction manual, this thing can go up to 8 terabyte plus RAM SSD that you can put in there. So we'll see, right? We got nothing loose. So we are gonna gently put this in there. Push it a little bit. Push it down. Secure the screw. I used to be able to do this easier, quicker, but now that I'm an older age, my coordination is horrible. The other thing I don't like about the squish would be probably better to use a Phillips instead of like a little flat, because it's hard to put it together here. But that's just me, right? Well, turns out the screw is too small, too short rather, to use to secure the card, the SD card. So this is a big mistake. So when you put it together like this, you can see, yeah, the bottom of the chip is not, the screw is not long enough to put it go into the bottom of the chip. So yeah, there is a problem. You're not gonna be able to use the screw to secure it. So what I'm gonna do here is just put the little two heat sink. I'm not gonna peel it off and tape it on there, because I think we are gonna be potentially just return this thing and then get another one, right? I have until they fix the problem. And then let's secure this with a heatsink. There's a padding, so hopefully the SD card doesn't move around. You cannot close it because the screw is again too short. You had to push all the way in. Not possible. Let's get rid of one of the. Okay, now I can fit it in, but I'm not sure how secure the memory as M.2 card could be, because yeah. So yeah, I think this is a flaw design that they should do a better job, but we'll see what happens, right? Finally got in there. Let's test it out with my Mac Mini Pro M4. I also have another Thunderbolt 3 dock there, so we'll see what's going with that. Hello everyone. So right now we're gonna do a quick speed test for this bottom one here. This is a Thunderbolt 3 dock. We have card readers, CF fast card reader, which I use a lot for GS6. We have the two USB 3 port, and then we have one also USB-C port there. The Mac Mini Pro I have here has the all the cords to plug. On this dock also have two NVMe slots, which in the bottom, that you can have one for 40 gigabyte speed. The other one is 10 gigabyte speed because the way they design. The other good thing about this is that you can daisy chain it with other devices. So my other device is just came. It is this one here. Hardly to spell that right now. GEWOKLIY or something like that. I'm already having some problem of attaching the MEVE card in there. It's an 8 terabyte, and the screw the screw that I used to attach it is too short, and the cover case here screw is too short also. So I'm hoping that all the moving around would not disconnect the card. So that's already a problem right now. So I already sent that to the manufacturer, the company, to let them know about it. So we're gonna do a speed test for this first and see how fast it is all connected right now. And then I'm gonna try to connect this one on top of underneath this one, so daisy chain it, that you can see the speed too. As you can see, the Mac Mini Pro M4, this is a 24 gig with 512 space, and this is the speed we are seeing there. Consistently the same. I'm gonna stop this now. All right, let's plug this one in, daisy chain from here to see how that works. All right, so I have this daisy chain to here, and they all connected to the Mac Mini M4 Pro. The problem now is my monitor screen is no longer be able to plug in by USB 3 to the external monitor, which is no big deal right now because I just want to test it out to see whether this will work. Eventually, gonna find a way to do this, to plug somewhere to make it work. But let's see. This here you go is an 8 terabyte drive that was just got connected. The cable that comes with it is extremely short, so I don't think that's a good idea. So hopefully they can make that a little better. So let's target this to use the 8 terabyte drive. Try the speed, and here you go. This is your 40 gigabyte speed that we have for the 8 terabyte drive. It seems to be working, so I'm very happy. Oh, I forgot to mention there is a little hole in the back there, which you can actually access to the power button, even though I created this with my 3D printer and it works really well. So I think it works really well, but oh. All right, now that I got everything connected and ready to go, so we're gonna do testing of the speed for this one, which is the Thunderbolt 3, and then the hub that I got recently, and all together plug in host connected daisy chain. We're gonna do we already did the 8 terabyte one, so we're gonna do the Thunderbolt internal one. So we can let you see the speed quickly. We're gonna select the drive. We're gonna go to the beta drive, which is a 4 terabyte drive. That should be running in 40 gigabytes per second speed. Which is pretty fast. As you can see, I can edit all the way to 12K. All right, we're gonna try the 2 terabyte drive, which is on the Thunderbolt 3. It's actually a little bit slower because the capacity it's a little bit the speed wise you can have two of them running at the same speed type. So the 2 terabyte, which is in here, is set on for 10 gigabyte per second speed. So you can see the different speed. a lot slower. Now this is still faster than a 3200 RPM drive that I usually use to store some stuff. Again, you can still use on fairly high level of editing, 1 or 2 layers max. And one more time, I'm going to do a final test, the 8 terabyte drive, which is I want to say 8 TB. There you go. This is all daisy chained together and connected directly to the Mac Mini. The new hub is powered through the Thunderbolt 3 dock that I have, so it's actually sharing the power. But this is it. This is the speed. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this. I do not recommend this hub because I don't think it's ready yet for the market. And the customer support person who originally sent me the hub has stopped responding to my messages after told her about the screws are too short. We'll see you then.